Hey, and welcome to the show. I'm the Crypto Kid, and in these videos we take a look at Bitcoin and everything that's going on in the world of cryptocurrency. So if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button because we make daily videos and keep it relevant to what's going on in the world of everything blockchain. So let's jump right in and take a look at Bitcoin Cash this morning. Now, as you can see, we are sitting around that $1,500 mark, just below 1,600 USD. And it seems like that's kind of the comfortable place where we've been around a little bit of a plateau here over the last few days. Now, as you know, if you've been watching along, this is my favorite spot to be because clearly that lack of volatility is a great sign for investors. And it seems like as more and more investors get into Bitcoin Cash, we will see the rise continue. And like we mentioned a few days ago, sitting around that $1,100 mark, there's a lot of good news coming into Bitcoin Cash. And I can't give financial advice, but I can only assume that we will see continued growth and strong growth for that matter. Now, looking at the hash rate percentage, you will see that it is pretty level, but there is a slow trend moving upwards, and that's what we'd like to see. We like to see that gradual increase where we don't see too much volatility, but a slow, gradual gain where we can slowly take a lot of that hash percentage. Now, if we look on the other side of the coin, earlier today, BTC chain did hit that peak of around just actually about 8,300 even USD. Now, if we jump over to Bitcoin.com, you'll see an article here that came out about an hour ago in regards to Bitcoin touching that milestone price of 9K. Now, there's a lot to see and say here. That is basically a mental number there. Now, people are wanting to see that nice round 10K number. Investors want to see it. People want to make sure that once that number hits, that if it does become a selling point where automatic sell-offs happen, something to keep in mind because we've seen some pretty substantial gains and there is talk of some pullback and some consolidation here with the prices getting extremely high. Now, you'll know my opinion here. There is not much purpose to the chain. The fees are high. Confirmation times are crazy long. And really, with Bitcoin Cash in the picture, I don't see much of a purpose in terms of using it as a utility. Now, I will mention here that if you are invested and you're keeping an eye on it, it might be a really good idea to keep a close eye on it over the next few days. Now, because we've reached that resistance level around $9,300, which seemed to have no problem breaking through the 92, but then again, here we are back breaking through, trying to break through that resistance of 9,200 again. Now, if it breaks through 93 and we start to see that $9,400 mark, in my opinion, we could start to see some quick gains here. Just depends on the fuel and the volume behind that purchasing power. And it'll be interesting to see what happens because, in my opinion, as you know, there is not much value there. But again, we'll have to wait and see. Now, as the mainstream adoption of BTC continues and the price continues to rise, we are seeing huge struggles in exchanges as they try to maintain the volume and the increased rate that they have with more and more users coming online. And as you can see here, this poll was on Twitter. This is an article that came out on Bitcoin.com talking about how the expected wait times for exchanges is growing. Right now, the average is around a week. But look at this, 2 months, some people are waiting. 20% of users waiting over a month. That's incredible. I mean, I did a post earlier asking on Twitter what you felt would be another website that I could maybe possibly create. And 60% of the users here mentioned that Bitcoin Cash, in terms of where to buy and use, is the main majority here. Now, if that includes yourself, I would recommend heading over to bitcoincash.org because there's a website that gives you ample information on where to use. Now, where to buy, that is becoming tricky. I do recommend QuadrigaCX, especially if you are a Canadian. Now, I'll leave a link to the description or to this website in the description below because if you're looking to register, again, it is going to take some time. So I'll leave a link where you can do that because it might take a couple weeks, especially once you start funding, because if you're a Canadian, again, there is quite a bit of options for funding, but more so with withdrawing. Okay, so if you want to withdraw or make a withdrawal to your Canadian bank account, you can do so, but they also offer cash delivery, direct bank transfers, bank wire, as well as rapid and express bank transfers. Now, you are going to be paying for that. The quicker that service is expelled to you, you will be paying for it. But another positive I can see with QuadrigaCX is the ability to work off the forks. So with the Bitcoin Gold fork, they will be allowing you to withdraw and even fund your account, I believe, at a certain point. But with Bitcoin Cash, that was very quick. They allowed you to withdraw and fund Bitcoin Cash almost within a week of that fork that happened with the BTC chain and SegWit. So I'll leave a link in the description box below, but again, I highly recommend QuadrigaCX. Now, if we jump over to YouTube, this is the Crypto Kid channel, and I'm very grateful for the viewers and everybody that's watching. And I did want to mention that one of my long-term goals is to actually interview, nonetheless, Roger Ver, and I was hoping to have him on the show. And if you wanted to see that, if you think that's something that would be cool, let me know in the comments, because I will do my best to start working on some questions. And if you had any questions for Roger Ver, let me know if you want to send them private, or leave a link or leave a comment below to let me know, because that would be a milestone for us. How cool would that be to have a chance to speak with Roger Ver? Now, he is being very active on his YouTube channel. This almost daily videos he's coming out with. Now, he did come out with another video today called Roger Ver Spreads Bitcoin Cash to Korea, where he talks about the potential to integrate Korean language with the Bitcoin.com wallet, as well as other interesting stuff he's working on. So I'll leave a link below for that as well. But again, if it's something that interests you, wouldn't that be cool if we could have a chat with Roger Ver on everything blockchain and cryptocurrency related in terms of the economy? Very cool stuff. But either way, I do appreciate everybody getting involved with the comments below and continuing to watch these daily videos. I love making them, and I do apologize for that short one yesterday, but I am doing some traveling here. And again, I will continue to make not only the daily videos, but I'm working on some pretty cool documentaries and mini movies that are Bitcoin Cash related that I'm really excited to release here, and for you guys to take a peek at those. So if you had any ideas, or if you wanted to see any videos that maybe I haven't been tackling, let me know. Otherwise, I do appreciate everybody that has been following the channel. This has been a blast to make, and I will continue to do so. So thanks again for watching, and I do hope that you can follow along and you have enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one.